Okay, so these are all of my lipsticks, and you can see that I have a lot of these, and I'm just really in a declutter mood today, so let's do it. Oh, and by the way guys, they all look the same, but that's because they are almost all the same. I only like nudes, peachy nudes or pinky nudes. That's why I don't really need all of these. And there are some formulas that I prefer more than others. So if I prefer other formulas, then I prefer using those. So I don't really need a lot of these repetitive shades, especially in formulas that I no longer like. So let's first start with this sample size of the Sephora Always Red. This is the only red that I have right now, so I'm gonna keep it. And then this is also the only Luxe liquid lipstick that I have from Colourpop. I absolutely love the formula, and I'm planning on getting more, but not right now, because what's the point of decluttering if I'm just gonna bring in more stuff? So I'm just gonna keep it and use all of my lipsticks more before I bring in another one. So I have 3 of the Colourpop Velvet Locks. I'm gonna keep CA Love. I just swatched it. I'm gonna keep this one, which is Y2K. And this is 21 Questions. It's orangey red. And then this is CA Love, which is my favorite. So I'm gonna keep these 2 more nude shades, and then I'm just gonna declutter 21 Questions, because I just don't really like, or I don't really prefer orangey reds. So I'm gonna declutter 21 Questions. I'm gonna keep these, and this is our first declutter. And then I have my BLK. So I have 4 of these. They all look the same, but they're still kind of new in my collection, and I feel like I haven't gotten my usage out of this, simply because I just have so many lipsticks. So I'm gonna keep all of these for now. And then same for my Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon. This is fairly new. I just bought it like 2 months ago, because I was looking for like a brownie nude, and they say that this one was like a perfect nude, but no, it's a bit of a pinkish nude, which I have a lot of. But since it's a cream formula, which for me is a bit easier to use up than liquids, I'm just gonna try to use this up. And then this one is the Lolita. This one is the first ever makeup that I bought from Sephora in 2016, and the formula is still good. I like the formula, but it's just that the color isn't really my type anymore. It's like this grungy, nudie color, and I'm just really past that like grunge color. So it's this one. So I'm just gonna declutter this one. And then I have this BLK Soft Matte Mousse, and I really like this velvet like whipped formula, so I'm gonna keep all of these together with all of my Sunnies Face lip dips, because they have the same formula. So I have 5, and I'm gonna keep all of these. Okay. So there are only 2 remaining lipsticks in here, the Colourpop Ultra Blotted lipsticks and the L'Oreal Rouge Signature lipsticks. I swatched this in a separate video, so if you guys are interested, then just check that out. And I absolutely love these L'Oreal lipsticks, and they all look the same. But there's one in here that's just, for me, it's a bit too bright. It has like a neon-y base, and it's much more suited for people with lighter skin tone than mine. I mean, I can still make it work, but why would I keep a lipstick that I have to make it work when I have others that works well for me without me like messing around with the formula or the color, or without me mixing other colors. So this is Eye and Light. It's a gorgeous peachy shade, but it's just a tad bit too bright for my skin tone. And I already have a similar color that's more suited to my skin tone, which is I Dominate. It's still like a peachy color, but it's a bit darker, so it's less bright, so it's more suited to my taste. So yeah, I'm gonna declutter Eye and Light. Where is it? So this one, Eye and Light. The rest I'm keeping because I just love this. This is my favorite formula so far. Last is my Colourpop Ultra Blotted. This is probably one of the oldest lipstick in my collection, apart from this. And I still love the formula. It's just that I now prefer those velvet formulas, but that doesn't mean to say that I no longer like this. But it's just that some of these are already a bit dry, so I'm just gonna declutter those. So I think Cypress Chill is also now a bit no, not yet. It's still beautiful. Like, I'm a bit hesitant with decluttering this, just because this was once my favorite formula, so it's what's keeping me from decluttering this. But there's really no point in me keeping so many lipsticks when I already have other formulas that I like better in the same color. But let's just swatch this and let's see the most dry formula, and then I'm just gonna declutter those. Okay, this one is a bit dry. So the pop, this one's nice. I also don't have a lot of like berry shades anymore because most of these are like the same color, but I don't have a lot of like berry shades, so I'm tempted to keep this. This is Doozy. Formula still good, but I feel like the color is a bit too bright now for my taste. This is Sleepy Eyes. I absolutely love this. This one is like a more browny peach. The formula is still good as well, so I'm keeping this for sure. Scenic Route, still good. I'm keeping this. Zuma, definitely keeping. Formula's a bit dry, but I can still make it work. It's like one of the only cool toned shades that I have. Zuma. Then this is Vitamin C. Yeah, definitely a bit too dry now, but it still works because this formula is just has so much silicone in it. So now I can't decide which one to keep. What should I keep? I'm gonna keep soda pop for now. Just because I don't have a lot of colors like this. So I'm keeping it. Vitamin C is a bit dry. When I applied this, it was a bit dry, but now that I'm swatching it, it's okay. I'm just gonna declutter this because I have other colors like this in my collection as well. So I'm just gonna declutter vitamin C, and then Doozy. Doozy is a bit like pinky bright for my taste now. I just really prefer like muted colors. So hard. The thing is, will I reach for this over my other lipsticks? I'm gonna keep it. You know what? No, I'm just gonna declutter Doozy. And then Halo Effect. Should I keep this? No, it's a bit dry now. Yeah, I'm gonna declutter Halo Effect as well. And again, it's this orangey shade, so I already have a lot. And then Cypress Chill. I love Cypress Chill, but I think it's already a bit too... It's cracking already when I apply it, but I love the color. But yeah, it's already a bit dry. So I'm just gonna declutter this. So all in all, I decluttered 7 lipsticks, and that's a lot considering I already decluttered some of my lipsticks as well before this year, but again, I'm just really in a declutter phase. So some of these are still like usable, so I'm just gonna ask some of my friends and family if they want this, because especially this one, it's such a good formula. It's just that the color isn't really like my most favorite among the colors that I have. But yeah, among all of my lipsticks, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, so now I only have 27 lipsticks left. So these ones I left, these are the lipsticks remaining in my collection. So I have 27 and I am decluttering 7. So I think that's a decent number considering I still love all of these. But yeah, at least now that I removed like the so-so in my collection, I can now focus more on the formulas and the colors that I prefer over this one. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you guys for this small declutter, and I hope to see you on my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.